Today we're grilling inside. You can do this. Don't burn your house down. Yakitori, the art of Japanese grilling skewer thingies on charcoal and fire, sometimes gas. We want to bring it on your dining room table where everyone can sit around and grill their meats and have a good time, and it's participatory. So I got this idea. I was in Kyoto, Japan, and I was staying at this traditional Japanese inn. And for breakfast, they sit you down at this table, and in this table there's a trough. And in that trough, there's this sand, and there's pieces of Japanese charcoal in this sand. So you sit down for breakfast and they come out and they put these grill tops on it and they make your breakfast over these grill tops, basically, which is just vegetables and meats. And I looked at it and I was like, why can I not do this at home? Like, why is this not a thing? I don't want to cut a hole in my dining room table and make a trough. I asked, it was not okay. So this is the next best solution for it. How are we gonna do this? Planters. We're gonna rig a yakitori station that can live on your dining room table, but we're gonna also show you how you can turn it into Korean barbecue. Stick around for a 2, 4, 1. First things first, I have 2 square planters. You want the terracotta ceramic that is unglazed. Notice how they fit nicely in each other. You can go to your hardware store and they probably sell these as a set. To be able to turn these into something you can cook with, you have to take into account the holes. We have to plug them, and we have to get this to the point where it can get hot and not burn your wood table. That's the things we have to consider. We have some metal here that fits over these holes. It doesn't need to be exact. That's about 3 inches. So we'll do a 2-inch cut from top to bottom. This is aluminum, which can stand temperatures that are very, very hot. I'm gonna lay it inside. That's gonna plug those holes up, because what we're gonna do is we're gonna create an insulation. And the insulation is going to be a heat barrier from the actual source of heat into your table. How are we gonna do that? With our little friend from the hardware store, playground sand. This is the sand you can buy. It's $5 for 50 pounds of it, and it's literally called play sand. It's what you put in sandboxes. You're gonna fill it up about 1 inch or 2, so it's in there. It's not actually sitting on top of this one, it's sitting just on the sand. And you're gonna fill it up with more sand. The holes in this one, the sand's gonna flow through and fill in any crevice that you have. Pour some sand around the sides. This is gonna create another barrier for the heat, so you're not like expelling a ton of heat all over your dining room table. All right, we're gonna do the same on this side. So we're gonna work it through the sides here. And look, that is like stuck in there. Now for yakitori, they use this Japanese charcoal called binto-chan. That stuff is crazy because it's very, very high heat. It's long lasting, but it's very low smoke. That's why you can use it in like yakitori grills inside, because there's not really any smoke. Even when fat drips on it, it doesn't flare up really, it doesn't do that. But that stuff is incredibly expensive and it's hard to find. This is called Thaan, T-H-A-A-N. And Andy Ricker from Pok Pok developed it, and this is a Thai-style binto-chan. This is made from fruit wood, and it's made from rambutan wood. They developed this, and it's the same thing. It's very low smoke. It's very high heat. So this is good charcoal, and it's all natural. So it's gonna take a little while to light. The time it takes to light it, you're gonna have length on it. Like charcoal briquettes, you know how they just have such a short lifespan? These can go for 3 to 4 times longer than an actual briquette. So we got that nice and grayed. It's radiating heat. It's gonna keep going. So all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take it. It's gonna go in a yakitori. We need to get our meat together. To slice meat super, super thin, first thing you need is a sharp knife. Second thing, get your meat just cold, really cold. Like jam it in the freezer right before you're about to cut it. Because if the meat is warm, it's gonna be very loose and move this way. This is just a New York strip because I love New York strip. Use any kind of steak cut you want. We have our thin slices of steak here, and we're just gonna drop these and toss these in a little bit of marinade. It could be any marinade you want. Mine is just a combination of Asian flavors. I won't even say something specific because it's borrowing a lot from all over. Skewer, marinade, down. So when you lay it down, you're not gonna get that instant sizzle because it's not like you have a grill top over your grill or a grill grate that the metal's heated up, and as soon as it comes in contact with the metal, it's gonna go. What it is gonna do, it's just gonna cook. Open air. There we go. And that's yakitori, tabletop. Ooh. Ooh. I mean, it's great. That smell I was talking about earlier, you can distinctly taste it in the meat, like that fruit wood. Oh, it's great. Remember I told you we have a double dip? This is now going from yakitori to Korean barbecue. In order to get a grill that would kind of fit the top of this, I found this fish basket. I'm gonna take a pair of needle nose pliers, and it's just clamped together. I saw by this just flimsy little metal piece. You can raise it up that way, or you can just drop it here for easy lift. Cage down, move number one. Move number two, hot stones from the oven. You're gonna lay them on top. These stones have been in the oven at about 500 degrees, and you're gonna lay these right on top of your cage. That charcoal is still going, and it's gonna keep the residual heat on those stones. What do we have here? Is this pork fat? Is this pork fat? Are we gonna grease these stones with pork fat? I think we are. This stone is now non-stick. Some stones will crack under high heat, so I basically got the all-natural stones that they use for hot stone massage, and we're gonna use them here. And you take your piece of meat, you lay it right on top, and lay it right on top. Now check this out, ready? Look at this. You have meat sizzling, and look at my hands. They're on the outside. There is no heat on the outside. All the heat is contained in here. Sizzling meat, no heat. And that is done right here. Tabletop Korean barbecue. That's almost too hot to eat. Oh my God, you can do this. For more you can do this, click below. We're basically kind of mimicking an everything bagel sandwich, which is salmon, everything bagel, cream cheese, and chives. We're using everything bagels